and want to give thanks to all of creation right now. This is Yahira Lobos, and I am so grateful for all beings that are coming here now to our directions of the north, the east, the west, the south, above, below, within. We want to acknowledge and honor all that is sacred to our benefic guides and ancestors of the north, the east, the west, the south, above, below, within. We ask to connect us now to our higher self and to the sacred circle and to our heart, where, as in this present moment, we are now to receive the guidance that Creator would like for us to listen to, contemplate, and integrate if it aligns with you. For whatever doesn't align with you, throw that with like a grain of salt to the wind, and only take in what really truly aligns for you today. Each one of us that are here on earth are here to be an expression of the divine. And my name is Yahira Lobos. I was born a conduit, a channel, somebody who is connected directly to the divine and all that there is. In other words, I always saw everyone and everything that was in my 360-mile radius view as part of who I am, and would treat others as that mirror of who I am as family. In this lifetime, I suffered a lot. I was an addict as a child. I went through all abuses, domestic, sexual, mental, emotional. I am considered neurodivergent, but I am here to be a voice for those that have sensitivities or disabilities, which gives us other abilities. We may not fit in the mainstream of society. We have these superpower hero activations that we bring to others, as well as our own struggles and challenges being here on earth, anywhere between PTSD with schizophrenia, ADHD, bipolar, depression, mania, autism. These are all in the spectrum of mental illness. And I'm here to give it a new vocabulary and to speak about neurodivergency in a way that actually empowers and inspires people to go forward. The month of May, we celebrate mental health awareness. In October, I know that we also have a day where we celebrate those that are neurodivergent, suffering from what may be known as mental illness, to basically be embraced with bringing in new knowledge and showing people that we are not alone, that there are many people here that suffer from mental health conditions, especially since COVID happened. And so that's why I want to bring in an oracle reading right now for everybody who may be present. I was a visionary who traveled around North America after I got sober from drugs and alcohol in 2012. And I volunteered for a decade, actually 12 years. I've been giving away crystals, doing rainbow medicine wheel ceremonies, unifying us all back to the sacred heart, back to the sacred circle. I've been acknowledged as a woman who reads the Akashic records for other visionaries, elders. I am a conduit who can assist you in not finding answers outside of yourself. I can assist others in looking within and assisting them in healing themselves and finding their own truth. As a conduit, as a facilitator of the present moment, I am able to be with God with no agenda and honestly bring up inspiration and empowerment in the quantum field as my energy, because I survived being raped more than a few times by a few different men in my younger years into teenagehood, domestic violence. I am victorious for being still here. I buried many of my friends and many of my family members who lived a full life, my mother included. And so on behalf of my mother, Josephine Francis Saldivar Di Giorgio, and Yeshua and Mother Mary, and all of my benefic guides, that walk with me, the Kachinas. Maybe I can show you. Well, there's Kuan Yin. We'll keep Kuan Yin in the circle over here, right? Yeah, that seems, there's a Kachina. There's Proud Face. Proud Face. There's Hare Krishna, Rama Rama. There's the Snake Transformer. Eee! There's Father. There's Mother. There's the candle. I think I'm going to do this. Oh, wait. I did that wrong. Okay. And then I don't need this. Look at the Python. Look at that. So I just want to say thank you to all of our guides. And this is Starstream Oracle. Who here needs a message from the Starstream Oracle for today? And I also want to know what messages we can learn from today that will help us go forward. Great. Wow. So call-in protection is the first card. And this is the power of the master. Wow. It's, I think that's, let's not think, okay, people? Call-in protection. So this is the expanded meaning. This is the power of the master. There we go. There we go. The glare. Sorry about the glare. Call-in protection. When you vibrate at the frequency of love, no energies can touch you because their frequency will not resonate with yours. So this is about the quantum field of energy. And this is about, there we go. This is about becoming your own mastery and standing in your heart, feeling your heart, being connected to your heart, having love and compassion, not judging, not discerning others. And if you stay clear from being angry or the lower vibrational energies like the 7 deadly sins, which is revenge, gluttony, envy, resentment, greed, right? Lust, jealousy. These are lower vibrational feelings. And if you are caught up in that web of lower vibrational energies, then you will manifest bringing more of that into your vibration because we attract that which is like us. No matter how much you want to be safe and clear and free and happy, if you tend to think negative, harmful thoughts, which include any of those lower vibrational feelings, they will manifest in the 3D, in the real physical realm. The 3D is a physical realm. We have many different dimensions of consciousness. And so the way that Joe Dispenza, the scientist, scientists behind the right and left brain thinking, he's one of the predominant speakers on YouTube right now. Rewiring the Brain is a book that I bought. I loved it. And so I started going down that rabbit hole and started to learn more about the law of attraction. The law of attraction ceremonies and all that hoo-ha in the spiritual community could be considered BS, but when it comes down to what we think, what we feel, that's what we manifest. That is the true law of attraction. So if you've been abused and you think that people don't love you because you've been abused, what ends up happening is you end up getting those feelings to be manifested because you're in that frame of thought. So our own fear of being stuck in the vibration of being abused and not good enough is a reality that everybody who's been abused needs to get out of that loop. It's a hamster wheel, and we need to get off the hamster wheel by receiving ancestral clearing and healing. Now, we're being asked to actually call in protection because we are in a planetary position right now with, I believe, Pluto's in Aquarius retrograde, and it'll go forward on November 19th. But we also have Neptune in Pisces right now. I actually could read this out to you. Check this out. I'm about to do something. The current planetary positions right now. The sun is in Leo. Aquarius is in the moon today. Mercury is in Leo. Venus is in Virgo. Mars is in Gemini. Jupiter is in Gemini. Saturn is in Pisces. Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune's in Pisces. Pluto is in Aquarius retrograde. Neptune is in Pisces retrograde. Saturn is in Pisces retrograde. Mercury is in Leo retrograde. Oh my goodness. Chiron is in Aries retrograde. Oh my goodness. Juno is in Libra. Vesta is in Leo. Ceres is in Capricorn. Our MC is in Libra. Our IC is in Aries. Our ASC, which is our ascendant, is in Aries retrograde. Wow. Diana's in Libra. Fortuna's in Aries. Mervina is in Cancer. Apollo's in Virgo. Panchia's in Cancer. Ops is in Aquarius retrograde. Salakia is in Aries retrograde. Oh my goodness. Psyche's in Aquarius retrograde. North node's in Aries retrograde. South node's in Libra retrograde. The South node is where our past is. So we're all looking at our past relationships in Libra. North node is in Aries, and that's where we're going. That's the best that we can do. And Aries is the fire sign. So we're in the midst of purifying and birthing a new earth. And we're being asked to call in protection because the planets are in a funky position. I just explained where they are. And so if you know anything about any of them, you're going to see, oh my God, we have Neptune and Pisces retrograde. I mean, what does that mean? What that means is Neptune is the planet of illusion. It's the planet that helps us break those illusions that hold us back from birthing our new earth. And Pisces is a water sign. And Neptune in a water sign going backwards means it's going back to cleanse and purify all that isn't true. So it's all being surfaced. Like anything that you throw in the water that needs to rise up will rise up. That's what's happening. Everything's coming up right now. So we're being asked to call in protection. The next card that I got, and I love that there's a wolf there because I had a wolf, Aquila Star. Extreme times require deep reflection. And this is the Lemurian cave where the mountain line's above her. And then you see the wolf right there. And I want to say that I don't know whose heart in me, but I love you. I don't think anybody was here comments so I could reply to you because I'm on a computer that, well, I never really go live on YouTube on this computer, but here for just a short period of time. So if you want to chat and send me a message and a like, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful. Just doing what great creators asking me, which is don't worry about numbers and what happened in the past. And, you know, we're going through some changing times. Never give up. As an oracle, I've been wanting to do something and be seen on YouTube, you know, virally by the masses, but there's a time and a reason and a season for everything. And I trust in great creators' divine plan for me to never give up on myself and to come back out here to have one person check me out while I'm going live. Yo, that's everything to me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So then we have go back to a time when all beings could interface at one and pay attention to the dreams and the actions of your animal allies right now. Into your sanctuary and gaze into a pool of water. Passively observe the reflection. And so what animal ally is working with you today? What animal spirit guide or totem is coming near you to share wisdom with you. What animal did you see today? Were you on a hike? Did you see a certain bird, a snake, a lizard? What is the meaning of those animals to you in your life right now? Ask the bigger question before you Google. Just sit and meditate and ask the animal, what message do you have for me today? And what can I learn from you today? What wisdom can I bring forth for the world today? And thank you. So go into deep reflection and ask who your allies are, whether they be animal, angel, saint, God, goddess, ascended master. And the last card I have here is take a stand. I'll look in my, look, I have my vision board. How cool. So taking a stand is kind of like, where here we go. There's a reflection, and I'm so sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Take a stand is one of the goddesses who is the return of Ballista. And she's bringing us a message to literally stand in our power and to remember who we are. And to take a stand is to express yourself finally. It is your beliefs actually define your character, which is true. So protect yourself with spiritual armor. Stand firmly on the ground and hold true to your commitments. The Druid prophetess Labuse foresaw Prague in a mystical trance, and in the center was a Pra, which was a connection to the other world. She may have represented the last of the Celtic matriarchal societies in Europe, and after her death in 735, the Premi-Slid line of Czech kings began. Her daughters and the women refused the domination of men. With Valasta as their leader, the women started the Maidens' War, rebelling against the patriarchal takeover in one of the first documented accounts of war on women. Eventually, they were overcome and the patriarchal rule began. Valasta's ornaments, breastplate, and shield are authentic and can be found in the National Museum in Prague. In the background at Salotovit, the god of light of ancient salves and the linden leaves of the Czech national tree. So that is a message about us never giving up on what we know to be truth, for justice is around the corner. All of the corrupt people on the planet that are holding back any human being or Mother Earth, that are manipulative, that are taking advantage, that see a way of not being fair or honest, there is big repercussions and consequences for those that are fucking up right now. If you are breaking sacred law, you pretty much know you are, and ignorance is your bliss until it's not. And when people like myself speak that are connected directly to source, it doesn't matter who believes I'm source connected or what's being said, because as long as those that are speaking are putting out the information that is required by source to be who we are, we will be protected, we will stand in our power, and we will rise. Just know that we call in protection by calling in our benefic guides and ancestors walking before us, to the right of us, behind us, to the left of us, above us, below us, and we ask for 900 trillion shields of golden light as we visualize golden light going around us so that none could hurt us. That we stand with the source of all that there is, no matter what religion you believe in, as long as you are coming from your authentic self, speaking your divine truth, no harm can come to you, especially when you are not asking for protection, but thanking Great Creator for the divine protection that is our birthright. It's when we let our guard down and think that we don't have to do these daily rituals and prayers for spiritually cleansingness. We are purifying body, mind, heart, and soul. So right now, we are being asked to call in protection because there's a spiritual war going on and many people are being attacked. I get attacked daily, And daily, I transcend all darkness back to light. How? I pray. I burn sage, I burn herbs, I take flower essences. I have therapy, I go to hikes. I am interacting with the universe in a holy, sacred, respectful way. And that which I do will return to me. And it has been. It's when we allow our negative thoughts to think that we need to call in protection, to ask for protection outside of ourselves, that we might get hit hard. So know that we are divine beings of God, of light, of love, and act like it, behave like it, speak like it, think like it, be it. And there are moments that we're not. Be honest with yourself and others around you. Say, I'm sorry. Acknowledge people where they've given you a lot and you never even said thank you. Say thank you. Start acknowledging and respecting all life as sacred, and watch how quickly the sacredness comes back to you. I give thanks for these messages and want to ask, great creator of all that there is, if there's one more message I could bring in for the collective through the angels, God, and goddesses. And this was the angel of new life. So there's an angel of new life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. And that is her emerging from the muddy lotus. Hi, Ember. And she is emerging with a pony of bright sun and the rainbow and a full purified white moon. So we want to give thanks to these messages. I will actually read out the message that comes with it. And it's right here. Okay. The angel of new life is here to announce that a new chapter of your life is about to unfold. And over the next coming days and weeks, you'll begin to feel a sense of renewed clarity, purpose, and direction. New, magical, and exciting things begin to happen as you are intuitively guided to explore new avenues and possibilities for your life. Though the process, you will uncover aspects of yourself that you did not know you had. Embrace this new and exciting period of your life and know that the past is now behind you. Your life is forever changing and you are forever evolving to even greater spheres of light and love through the wondrous spirits of creation. Enjoy the journey and all the blessings coming your way. So I'm going to ask if there's one more card that the angels could bring to me just to wrap this up in a good way. We're at 22 minutes, make it pretty short so that everybody could watch it. Boom. God of conflict resolution is that there's a way to actually come into resolution with any argument or difference or hindrance in a project, relationship, or career, right? And this is actually, saying that you are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. So I am pulling in the cards of, calling protection, taking a stand, extreme times for deep reflection. A new life is going to emerge from that. So whatever conflict you're having right now, we're being asked to walk away from it because it doesn't resonate. Wow. That's really beautiful. The goddess of knowledge. And she's saying, start to apply what you already know. Trust your own intuition. Forget about the other people that you think can help you. They can't do shit. And then the goddess of oneness, someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. So it's a mixed bag. There are people that are out there that want to help us, and you're going to be resonating towards that if you stay in the power of your own heart. That's really important for you to know right now. Remember that love is not restricted by time and space, and that you're forever connected spiritually to those that you love and care for. You may be saddened because somebody may have died or left you. Their presence is still here, and the bonds of love can never be broken. For me personally, that's my wolf. That's my really great friend, Patrick Serrano. I've been wailing like a motherfucker, crying. I miss them so much. But they also speak to me every day, and I know we're connected. It's just in a different way, and I'm making a huge transition right now in my life where I'm accepting everything that's happening because we are eternal. And I want to say that the goddess of knowledge is bringing in some 2,500 years ago. Plato, the Greek ancient philosopher, wrote, all learning is simply recollection. So while study is important, remember also that all you truly need to know is inside of you. The goddess of knowledge has appeared in your reading today to encourage you to start to put all of the wonderful knowledge that you already possess to good use. You do not need to do further courses, obtain further certifications or accreditation in order to be effective in your work you would like to do. Simply start doing it now. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. Focus on light and love, right? And ask the universe to guide you. When your intentions and motivations are driven by love, the universe and the goddess of knowledge will help you act in the best interest of all concerned. The reason why Crystal Nations Collective, in my eyes, never became what it was number one, I was hanging out with a bunch of infiltrators who weren't walking the right path, who were not who they said they were. And that was what many of us in the spiritual community had to figure out, which was that many people were riding our coattails for our vision, our energy, our ideas, and they wouldn't do a damn thing to fucking help us out, except for take. And the reason why Crystal Nations did not, on top of all that infiltration and spiritual warfare, get implemented is because even if I did implement it back then, by today, I would have 1 million people trying to take it down. The other thing is that we're in the new earth energies more today than we were last year. And we want to birth my business in the new earth, right? And Great Creator was showing me that a lot of the people that were in not right alignment with me were not people I truly love that truly loved me. Therefore, my mission went nowhere. And I ended up getting bitter and angry and resentful and feeling like a victim. And I had to get out of that hamster wheel to heal thyself, because my own trauma from childhood came up when I realized that I wasn't aligned with people who truly loved me and supported me. I had a lot of jealousy and betrayal. And that's what I attracted nonstop for the last 5 years. So I left my old situation, a 6-year relationship. I got out of the city that hated me. I left the people that were in competition with me. I no longer collaborate with anybody who's vying for who I am without supporting who I am, without me and them being in true alignment of true love. So may you go forth in love and take all of these messages with you to know that we are absolutely possible. You know, the conflict of resolution, the last thing I wanted to share, because I didn't actually read that. I'm going to do it right now. Oh. So it says that by drawing this card, we're being encouraged to walk away from a situation that's causing conflict in our life. Understanding that walking away from the situation is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength. There's nothing to prove or to gain by fighting in this instant. The universe has placed you on this true path. So bless all that are concerned and let go. By detaching from this situation, new possibilities and opportunities open up for you and for me. So just trust that when we walk away from something that's not resonating anymore or not in alignment, we're doing ourselves a favor, and you are able to go forth in love and light. And we are going to be shown that whatever is not in alignment is basically going to be telling on themselves in the next couple of months. You're going to see shit hit the fan. You're going to see everybody tell the truth. You're going to see a lot of truth come out about those in corruption and in the hierarchy. You're going to see belief systems shattered where people were believing a certain belief system for centuries. It's going to be dismantled. The hierarchy, the 1%, The light is actually winning right now, and the darkness don't got shit on us unless we decide that we're going to stay angry and unhealed. The trick to all of this is healing yourself and knowing that you are the love and the light and staying in it and just thanking the darkness for bringing up that duality or that confrontation or that conflict to teach you more about who you are on the other side of love and light, so that you can transmute, transcend all darkness back to light. We are here to purify in the great purification. We are unifying all colors, creeds, and religions back to the sacred circle, back to the sacred heart, where there is no hierarchy and all are heard, all matter. Let your voice be heard in our rainbow medicine wheels. I am Yahira Lobos, and I am the founder of Crystal Nations Collective, and I am standing further in who I am unapologetically and definitely coming from my sacred heart. I pray for all who have backstabbed me, sabotaged me, or hurt me in any shape, form, or fashion. And it is now in the good Lord's hands, for Creator knows who is doing what, and all is seen in the Akashic records. I am an Akashic record reader, and there is nothing that is just going past me without me questioning what that is. Look deeper, because we are needing deeper reflection. Go within and become the mountain lion and become the wolf and be the leader you are meant to be, to protect all that is loyal and true as one. Aho and ahe. Giving thanks, great Creator. Oi, 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 oi. Now I'm going to take the puppy paws right now with me. And we're going to go for a walk. PM me if you would like to book a reading. I'm starting at 25 as a sliding scale. I at PayPal, Pufferellas, PUFFERELLAS at yahoo.com. Find me. My name, my birth name is Francine DeGiorgio. I am also on Instagram under Crystal, CRYSTAL, Nation, NATION, all one word, Crystal Nation 777. And then I am on TikTok underneath Crystal Nations with an S, 777. And then I'm also underneath Francine DeGiorgio, and I'll write all of my names and links down in the comments so you can find me. I'm constantly posting on a whim. I'm not really on social media. I'm only here to deliver and rise to who I am. I feel that I've been infiltrated, and I had to go through the longest dark night of my soul. It lasted 52 years. My dark night of the soul was my whole life. And I'm ready now to emerge to be the light. And I am not needing to explain who I am to anybody anymore. If it doesn't resonate, I'm just walking away. So giving thanks to great Creator, I know that we have a divine plan for all of us to truly be in our heart and to heal mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And if you would like to know more, just PM me for a read-in. I'm so grateful for you all. Aho and ahe. Wait.